Okay, everyone, and welcome to UFTA Premium. And now we're going to be testing something that is, I think, going to be an absolute grand slam. I'm not real keen, of course, on making changes. You'll find that if you do this yourself, once you've play tested many times, the desire to change, probably with age and experience, nobody wants to change or try new things. I include myself. However, this is a spectacularly great change that, I had an epiphany and I thought, okay, should make a difference, but again, I have to put it to the fire, put it under the microscope, and see if in fact this is the case. What is the change I'm talking about? The change is a higher reward for completing the growing seasons. Right now, if you go the whole growing season, or at least the way that it's worded in the rules, if you have the adversity card before the cucumbers comes up ripe and ready in the market again, then you are eligible to receive 5 tokens to be placed on your adversity card. However, it's not enough of an incentive, and so I've decided I'm going to up the incentive to 10 tokens. And so that is what we're going to be testing here, and I'm going to try it out. And we'll just fast forward to the bits where these interactions are going to make a difference. So let's start. Generally speaking, there have been no advantages that a person begins with that can't be overcome by due diligence and hard work by other players to catch up and surpass them. And that, of course, is the point of this game: fairness. Everyone begins with the same amount of resources. There's nothing holding you back. There's no insurmountable advantage. At the end, you take what you're given and you do the best with what you've been given. So those the cards you've been dealt. Okay, so they're going to harvest first. They got the undercut crop. Now, hopefully somebody will get an adversity card, and then the eyes will get really wide because the value of that card is going to, potentially by games in, the typical games 2 or 3 rounds, growing seasons, and so you're talking 20, 30 points possible. You hang on to that adversity card, and so now we're really serious about incentivizing the diplomat. The tactful person, as it's very difficult for them to part ways with that card. Okay, squash and harvest. Squash. Harvest something productive. Carrots on carrots. Gonna pay 2 for that. Now we're going to split this up. And no, that's just, we're not going to split it up. I'm going to put all my resources on that, because I know that the adversity card's coming. But, with the incentive to keep the adversity cards, we'll see what happens. Corn, okay. I think it's a good idea to remove these radishes. Okay, 2 is corn. They're going to move right back where she was. Okay, so that hurt everyone who's going after the undercut crop. So they will begin. Lose 5 tokens. No one's, I've rolled a bunch of 2s, but we've never been in a situation where the funds were there to pay for adversity cards. So that's kind of unusual. Okay, so. Okay, now we know. We've got some amazing stuff going on here, so this is a fantastically good game. Because we're getting down past the first round of play. Wow, somebody really needs to... Okay, so check this out. I am going to do this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm sacrificing my radishes so that I can buy an adversity card, because the only way to move this 5 token off of here is to lose the crop. And so I get the 5 tokens, but I lose the crop through liquidation. That has the other effect, the added effect of losing more marker tokens through depreciation. And now I can buy the adversity card, which is outstanding. So now I have it, and I just have to hope. I'm still vulnerable, right? I'm vulnerable because somebody might take that adversity card. But at least I have one now, and this is a major investment if I can keep it right before that growing season starts. So here's a 1. I just have to hope nobody rolls a 6. So there's low odds, 1 in 6 chance each time. Somebody's going to roll a 6. Threaten that stuff. Okay, turn all crops, don't have to. So here is the moment of truth, because I really want to get that corn harvested. Radishes, or corn harvested. Oh man, check it out. Now they're going to be in the very quality. Now see, since they have a little bit more capital, they can protect their investment. That's protected twice, I bet. Okay. Nice. Okay, so 2. I really needed a harvest on the corn. Can't do it. I can't do it, so let's just do what we normally do. What are we gonna do today, brain? Try to take a little bit. Okay. 5. Okay, wait a minute. No, that's not what's gonna happen. Because I have to pay the barrier to entry fee. Crap. Okay, so check it out. This is the nice thing about liquidation. It's not all or none over here. It's only when you get down to 5, and so I can split this up. I'm going to keep 5 tokens on here. No penalty. No penalty for liquidating. I keep the card. Now I have 15 tokens to pay the barrier to entry fee. But yowza, I am very vulnerable. Check this out. And this is where, oh my goodness, super exciting, difficult decisions. Because we're coming up at the end of the 12 rounds, we're going to be adding some serious bling onto these adversity cards, and incentivizing people to hold on to them and not play them. Well, if you do play them, you can wreak havoc on the other players. And here's a great case where I have to make this decision. It's not easy. So I have radishes that I'm ready to harvest. I mean, I pay them the barrier to entry fee, but my radishes are sitting here exposed, right? And so now I need to protect them. Well, I can't protect them unless I put this 5 token on here. If I put that 5 token on there, I liquidate that, I lose this card. I really like this card. And so now I've got to be like, man, really the best thing to do right now is nothing. I know that sounds weird. You get a gridlocked government. Sometimes the best thing they do is nothing. It's better to do nothing. Okay, so we're going to... I guess that makes me old school. Okay, so we're... I am going to flip one over and go broccoli. Look at that. So we got 5. 1, 2, 3. Huh. That is unbelievably cool. Unbelievably cool. Look at that. Okay, 1 is an adversity. Remove all crops. Oh, bad timing. This person lost big score. Flood card. Didn't have insurance. Couldn't afford it at the time. It's nobody's fault. No one's fault. it. What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it? Now. Okay, so we have squash. Let's get the... What do we want to get out of here? I don't know. Let's go with potato. Let's see carrots going. Potato, peas, broccoli. Let's get some broccoli. I like that. Let's get broccoli. Broccoli goes here. Squash moves up. And potatoes moves up and down. Okay. So that looks good. We're gonna go with radishes. Yeah, that's a trio. And I already heard. Okay, so that's done. And we're very close to adding to these adversity cards. Yeah, it looks like hanging on to those first adversity cards is going to be rough. Because we return 2 crops to previous, don't have to do it. It's need to be shuffled. Here's a 4, here's a 4. Flip this into cucumbers, squash. 5. Okay. Alright, and then squash goes to cucumbers, right? Now here's where things get super amazingly awesome. Haven't gambled. Okay, nobody gambled. Those would get reset, and now we're getting serious, because blammo. Now we're like, holy cow. Are we really going to play these adversity cards? You know? How much malevolence can they unleash, and how much beneficial, how many beneficial things can they do if withheld, right? So that is amazing. Okay, so, yep, now we'll take that one back. Now we're going to pay for the barrier to entry fee. So we did it. And now let's think about this. What are we actually netting doing this, right? You know, we're going to give them 15 tokens. This is only worth 30 tokens. Cost me 4 tokens to produce the radishes, right? So, what are we really netting? We're really netting only 11 tokens, right? So you got to think about that, you know. I benefit them 15. I get 30. But in actuality, since and if you include the cost of production of the radishes, I only netted 11 tokens. Okay? So of course, I'm 15 over them. So I don't know. Either way, it's not as big a score as it would have been had the undercut crop been harvested sooner. And so, like many things, there's a time pressure. There's a time pressure to the undercut crop, and so you want to try to get that in quick if you can. Okay, so there's one. They're slightly behind. Not by much though. Very tight game. Very tight game. Very good sign. Okay, so that's that. Nice. These. Spinach moves up. Wow, that was awesome. Oh, and I could sabotage. Because it was a 6, right? So, yep, I'm going to get rid of their squash. No protection. They should have protected their squash. I was asleep at the switch. Okay, so here's a 2. There's a 5. Yeah, why not do this again? Very nice. Indeed. And yeah, we'll protect that, I think. Yeah, here's the tricky scenario now. You have extra adversity cards. You could protect them, that from sabotage, or you could protect crops from sabotage. So now, yet again, we're like, where do we allocate the funds? How do we target what needs to happen, right? So I'm going to leave this alone for now, because I'm banking that this person, they got some serious bling on this adversity card. They probably are not going to part ways with it. Again, I'm only acting on partial knowledge. I don't have full knowledge, as in other games. I don't have full knowledge, so I don't know. Oh, collect 10 tokens. Very excellent. And we have an action. Okay. Very different flavor to the game now. Yep. As I suspected, the flavor of the playtesting is definitely ratcheted up. Ratcheted up some tension. Carrots are putting on the roots. Okay, yeah, Peter Boyle. Good old Peter Boyle. Okay, so that's all she wrote on that one. And yeah, now we're gonna, oh, check it out. 5 token. Yeah, I've got to buy the, look at this. I'm gonna buy that farm crew. So yeah, all this was kind of set up by the fact that, you know, they started the undercrop crop, but they did not achieve it. I did, and that gave me the funds to open this up. So now let's make sure we're not anticlimactic. We still have an opportunity to stop this person, but it will be difficult. For sure. And in fact, a savvier player might be able to get the crop insurance instead. And so that's why I am a little bit concerned about the crop insurance and trading house might need to be beefed up in numbers. You know, just by observation from playtesting, there's no workaround or easy solution. You just have to play test those games, play and play and play and play. It's the only way that I know. Even if you have the full force of supercomputers, they will struggle to figure this out too. Because there are just things that even computers are not that great at. You know, human observation, we don't really think that computers. Ask anybody that's tried to do some programming languages whether or not it's easy to get that machine programmed to do what it's bidding. It's an amazing thing when they do, of course. It's a tremendous feat of engineering. Yeah, it's very, very tricky. Okay, so there's that. Am I gonna play my adversity card on others? There's no opportunity to, so no, is the answer. Gonna protect those potatoes. I only have it. Okay, and now I'm gonna take 5 off of here, so now we're using a wise use of liquidation. Splitting up the 10, and we're gonna add more protection on the potatoes, because I want them to make it. Remove 2 crops, don't have to. These. Return 2 cover crops, nope. Have them. Yeah, I think it makes sense to buy another cover crop. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, because now we got to be thinking about this. Like, do adversity cards have more scoring potential than crops do? Now that they can, they just automatically gain 10 tokens every time there's 12 rounds. You know, that's 30 points. This represents 30 points, but in the meantime, you can score big with crops too. So, wow. Multiple opportunities to score and mix and match your scoring potentials, diversify your scoring potentials, develop passive income type stuff. We're definitely looking at something amazing here. So, yeah, I love all these cards. Wonderful assets going on here. Okay, 6. Oh, now we're going to sabotage. So unfortunately, yep, I just lost. Now when a sabotage happens on an adversity card, you think, wow, you might be losing 20, 30 points. Instead of just... Okay, so yeah, they're going to be asking to remove this. So remove this one. Okay, that was kind of feckless. Okay, so now we're going to go beans, corn, and radishes. I'm going to go with broccoli. Let's go with kale. Sharks. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I would definitely avoid all 3 of those. Those big cat owners, I don't know. You see them and you're like, what's wrong with you? Big cats are wild. They are not domesticated. Okay. There's this and this. And then some people are like, yeah, big cat. Okay, so here's peas. Goes to broccoli. Uh-oh, so they're gonna oot over there. No, but they'll get the bonus. Oh, and they forgot to... Yeah, let's say they did. I was talking. Put the pin. Okay, so sabotage. Is that going to happen over there? No. This person has serious power now. So, unfortunately, they lost 2 adversity cards. Ooh, that's a really good one. So, I'm liking this. At this point, we could just end the evaluation. I am really loving this idea. 10 tokens on the adversity cards definitely adds. Not only does it give you more capital to work with, you can liquidate, allocate funds, strategize, target funds to where they need to go. You can also be very, very cagey and think about holding back those adversity cards, developing your trade relationships, and then holding back and muzzling the dogs of war so that you can harbor good intentions and win by being the peacemaker. And so I think at this point we're going to shut it off. Thank you very much. This was outstanding and very illuminating for me, and I hope it was for you too.